Yo, this your boy WR513, and you are tuned into the first episode of Wisdom with Will. So I just want to thank you. First of all, thank you for tuning in to this podcast. People who follow my Double P podcast know that I'm not new to this. It's just been a while. I took a little break, so I'm back like cook crack, like I never left. So a little introduction about myself is it's crazy because the original podcast was the Triple P podcast. It was myself, a friend of mine named Lady Rain, and my boy Keith, and then it didn't happen. And then Keith and I, we end up doing Double P podcast. That's on YouTube. It's also on my channel too, if you all want to check that out. But yeah, so we talked about some interesting topics and things of that nature. So yeah, so I knew it was something that I wanted to do, but there was definitely something that I fell in love with that I started liking. I'm like, okay, I think I can get into this. So I graduated from Ohio Media School just a little bit over 2 years ago, and how I got into that was because the lady who actually does my hair. Well, before that, I kept hearing Ohio Media School, Ohio Media School, Ohio Media School. And then I thought to myself, like, should I do Ohio Media School? I think that would be pretty cool, like if I was to do Ohio Media School. And so I asked the lady who did my hair, and I was like, what you think about me going to Ohio Media School? And she was ecstatic about that. So she definitely influenced me to go to Ohio Media School. She was definitely 100% behind me, was like, yeah, you should go to Ohio Media School. And I was like, yeah, I should go to Ohio Media School. So that's how I ended up there. And then also before that, I don't even know how I got there because where Ohio Media School is located at now, it was not there. It wasn't located in Norwood. I think it was located somewhere in Madisonville or something like that. I still don't remember to this day, and it haunts me a little bit that I don't remember how or why I was out there. But I was out there at Ohio Media School, and an older gentleman, had came out and he heard me talking, and he asked me. He was just like, "Hey, have you ever thought about coming to Ohio Media School?" And I was like, "No." And he was just like, "You have the voice. You should be doing radio or something like that, something in media." And that always stuck with me. And then years later, like 2 years ago, it still was playing in my head. So I'm like, okay, let me see what this is. So I went to Ohio Media School. I love the experience of Ohio Media School. I felt like I was around like-minded people like myself, people who thought like me, people who was creative, people who was thinking outside the box. And I really enjoyed it so shout out to Ohio Media School. I still remember everything that they taught me. They always give me their support, and they told me if I needed them for anything, that I was more than welcome to come back and they will assist me with what I need. So I definitely appreciate that. So yeah, shout out to definitely to Ohio Media School. I am forever grateful and thankful. Also, before I had got into Ohio Media School, like I've been doing music for a very long time. I've been writing music since I was 12. I've been singing as far as I can remember. If you all want to check out my music, it's under my group name, Unlimited Voices. We have 2 projects out. I'm also in the process of right now of writing a third project. Um, Shout out to Jason. I just get inspired by other people and other things because sometimes I'll be thinking about something. It'll be something that'll be going on in my mind, and I'll be like, do I want to do this? Like, it's crazy because I was talking to my homeboy earlier, and he was talking about how sometimes Pisces, yeah, I'm a Pisces, he is too, how we get indecisive. I don't consider myself to be indecisive. Like, I think if I think about it too long, or if I think about it too much, then I'll be like, I don't know if I want to do that, or I just get distracted. That's what I want to say. I'm not indecisive. I'll get distracted by something else, and then I want to do something else, or I'll just, so I started doing music, excuse me. So music has always been like a part of my life. My mom, she was a singer. My dad was a singer. Um, so big music influence has always been around me. It's like almost like second nature, to be honest. Um, so I started singing when I was a kid. I want to say, like, as far as I can remember, like third grade, I remember doing singing in front of the school with my other classmates and everything. And I didn't start writing music or writing songs or lyrics until I was like 12. And then I started doing talent shows around the same time, running into other people who were who thought like I did, who wanted to sing as much as I did. Like singing was like a really big thing when I was growing up. So when I got to high school, I was in a group, which is we're still going Unlimited Voices. Instead of 4 of us, it's now 2 of us. Shout out to my boy Jason. So as time went on, I never stopped writing music. Once I started, I fell in love with writing. I always loved writing. So give me a story or whatever, I can make the story up. So I enjoy writing. So I always enjoy writing music. What I just recently got into over the past 2-3 years is writing gospel music. Gospel music has always been like a very hard, I'm gonna say hard, it was kind of difficult for genre for me to write. I definitely have to be inspired to write gospel music. I mainly pull all my things that I write from real life experiences or something that I heard, or sometimes it's just something that I wrote. So yeah, music is still a big part, even though I'm not, as active. Like I said, I still sing, I still write raps, I still write music, but I'm not as active as I was, years ago. But going to Ohio Media School was transferring from the artist into like the producer, the writer, the screenwriter, things, the script writers, things like that. Basically, like what I'm gonna be doing with this podcast right here, this is just like the pilot. I'm just throwing this out here to basically see what happened. Like basically, like this is like the pilot of the Wisdom with Will podcast. It's definitely going to get better from here in this little corner right here. It's definitely going to get better because I'm thinking about doing like a theme song. Like so when this come on, like so I'm gonna add a little bit more pizzazz and all that good stuff. So it just won't be boring and me just talking in my little space or whatever though. But I'm gonna definitely keep y'all entertained. Yeah, we're gonna talk about a lot of different discussions. It's not gonna be nothing like just set on one particular discussion. One particular topic. Like we're gonna talk about some real things. We're gonna touch on a lot of good subjects, maybe even some bad subjects, stuff that people don't want to talk about. I'm definitely gonna talk about it. So be prepared for that. I don't want to waste too much of y'all time. I just came on here, to just tell y'all what's coming or whatever, because I believe I put out a post on my page saying that new content was coming up. So here it is. I'm gonna at least try to come to y'all like every Tuesday or every Wednesday until I take a break though. But I'm gonna be here for a while now. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about a lot of things. In the meantime, I want to wish everybody a happy holiday, safe holidays. This year for me it was up and down or whatever, but it's definitely turned around for the better. So things are looking up right now. I'm extremely blessed. I can't begin to say that even more. Another thing, as y'all can see, I'm trying to look at what camera to look at. I'm looking to the right when I should be looking to the left, but this is the flaws, this is the wrinkles that we working out. But yeah, so it's been a blessed year, my new career and all that good stuff. The support of people that I'm around, the people who support me, I support them. And yeah, I'm looking forward to 2024. But once again, I want to wish everybody a happy holidays. And I'm gonna leave y'all with this right here. To my people, let's unite like we used to.